Hey guys, let's talk meal timing. Is meal timing something you need to be worried about? Is it important to get good results? So we're going to cover intermittent fasting, metabolism boosting effect of foods. You must have heard of the eat often to boost your metabolism or eat breakfast to boost your metabolism. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about eating before bed. Does eating before bed actually makes you gain more fat? So we're going to start with intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is a eating schedule. Basically, you only eat certain period of time during the day instead of having traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are various forms of intermittent fasting, such as alternate day fasting, 16-8, 5-2. There are various forms of intermittent fasting, and they all work in a similar way. And let's talk about whether it's beneficial or not. So, as an example, let's talk about 16-8 method, which means you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours. So if this is our day from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., so you're only going to eat 8 hours in this period. So most popular one is eating lunch at 12 p.m., eating dinner at 8 p.m., and eating however many meals you eat during this time. And the rest of the time, you're fasting. How does this work? Is it magic? So the trick here is think about your day from 11 p.m. to 8 p.m. Let's say you ate lunch at 12 p.m. A regular lunch, remember, you're on a diet. You're not going to go out to fancy or not even fancy or big fast food restaurants and eat 2,000 calorie meal. You're trying to lose weight, so you're going to be sensible. So you're going to eat maybe a 500 calorie meal. And then at dinner, you're hungry, so you're going to eat a big dinner, let's say 1,000 calorie dinner. So think about your day between 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. How many opportunities do you have to eat? Probably maybe one more, maybe even not that. So let's say you have another snack or another meal of 500 calories. You just ate 2,000 calories, and each meal is a satisfying meal. You're not starving yourself. You're not going hungry, especially 1,000 calorie dinner. You're full. You're like, I'm satisfied. I'm happy with my meals. I'm not hungry. And even in that condition, you only ate 2,000 calories. So someone my size, if I eat 2,000 calories a day, I'm going to lose weight very fast. And I'm going to think, wow, intermittent fasting is magic. I'm losing a lot of weight and I'm not even feeling hungry. I'm eating whatever I want. But most people who say that usually don't track their calories. Usually they're not aware how many calories they're eating and compare it to the other days they were eating. So if I start eating at 7 a.m. and have a 500 calorie breakfast and have 500 calorie lunch and 500 calorie snack, I added another, let's say 200 calorie snack here and have 1,000 calorie. Let's say I'm not that hungry, so I eat 800 calorie dinner. But then before bed, I am hungry again, so I eat another couple hundred calories of snack. So if you look at here, how many calories did I eat? 2,700. So just by going intermittent fasting, I just saved 700 calories. but not because the intermittent fasting is a magical way to lose weight. Intermittent fasting is a way to limit calorie intake. Another example of intermittent fasting is alternate day fasting. In this type of fasting, you're basically fasting for 24 hours every other day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're eating Monday, you're fasting Tuesday. You're eating Wednesday, fasting Thursday. You're eating Friday, fasting Saturday. Then you're eating Sunday again, I guess. So imagine you eat 3,000 calories a day. That should be a satisfying day. And you don't eat anything on the off days. So during the whole week, you ate a total of 12,000 calories. Remember, guys, our body is not working, it's not like as a shift that it turns on and off. It's a continuum. Doesn't matter if you eat 1,000 calories, oh, you're gonna gain weight. Well, I'm not gonna eat anything the next day, so I'm gonna lose weight. So it's the total of calories over a course of a time. So if I eat 12,000 calories a week, if I divide this by 7, this is even less than 2,000 calories. So remember our previous example. If you are my size, eating less than 2,000 calories a day, you're of course going to lose weight. And the days that you're going to eat, you're going to be satisfied. And if you can handle the days that you're going to fast, then you can actually succeed with this method. So the question you need to ask yourself is, if I eat freely, can I limit my calories and be satisfied? If the answer is no, try intermittent fasting. Maybe eating only a small part of the day or doing alternate day fasting. Maybe this way you will have satisfying eating days, and if you can get through the fasting days, then you'll be golden. Next, let's talk metabolism boosting. Does eating often or eating breakfast have metabolism boosting effects? So food has a thermic effect. So it's called thermic effect of food or dietary induced thermogenesis, whatever you want to call it. So what it does is when you eat something, when you eat a food, it has protein, carbohydrate, fat, and let's say you ate 700 calories of food. Depending on protein, carbohydrate, and fat concentration in this food, you're going to burn up to 70 calories of this food just by digesting it. So this number can go up and down based on how much protein, carbohydrate, fat you ate. This is basically what they call the metabolism boosting effect. So when you eat something, your body burns calories. However, if you eat 700 calories, let's say, actually, let's change this to, because they say eat small frequent meals. So small meal, let's call it 250 calories, and that burned 25 calories. Let's say you ate 10 of those meals. You're eating very frequent small meals. This will make sure that you burn 250 calories through thermic effect of food. This is good, but it doesn't justify eating small frequent meals. You can eat 1,250 calorie foods, and each time you eat 1,250 calorie foods, you're going to burn 125 calories. So this is going to make you burn additional 250 calories as well. So it doesn't matter how many times you eat. It matters how much you eat. And eating small frequent meals doesn't have a metabolism boosting effect. The idea is, I guess, every time you eat, it's a kick to the metabolism, so it goes up. Yeah, it does, but a little bit. If you eat big, it goes up a lot. So at the end, it burns the same amount of calories no matter how many times you eat, if you're eating the same calories and same macronutrient concentration. Another metabolism boosting myth, let's say, breakfast. Does eating breakfast boost your metabolism? The idea is you wake up in the morning, your metabolism is slow. When you eat breakfast, it's going to boost your metabolism for the rest of the day. True, but it doesn't have to be in the morning. You don't have to eat breakfast at 7 a.m. to boost your metabolism. Going back to our previous point, it's going to boost your metabolism through thermic effect of food. I can eat my breakfast at 10 a.m. I can eat it at 12 p.m. I can eat it at 3 p.m. Who cares? As long as I'm eating the same number of calories throughout the day, it's going to have the same effect. Some people wake up in the morning, they don't feel like breakfast. Force feeding them breakfast, promising positive effects, is actually going to lead them to overconsume calories. So that's going to end up, they're going to end up gaining weight instead of losing weight. But if you're hungry, wake up in the morning, yeah, have some breakfast. Doesn't matter. So as long as you're eating the same amount of calories, doesn't matter. Don't eat carbs before bed. It's going to go to your hips or your belly. You're going to get fat. Well, let's talk about eating before bed. Does eating before bed causes you to gain more weight? So idea here is the amount of calories you burn during the day. Let's say you go to bed at 10 p.m., you wake up at 6 a.m. So when you wake up, you're moving, you're burning calories, it goes up, and when you go to bed, it goes down. This is also caused by the circadian rhythm. At night, your metabolism actually slows down a little bit. So that's why they say if you eat after, or let's say let's just make it a little good drop here. So if you eat here, your body is not going to be able to burn these calories. So it's going to store them. Correct. But let's look at this from another point. Now let's say you wake up at 6 a.m., you go to bed at 10 p.m., and you don't want to eat close to bed, so you finish your eating at 6 p.m. So you have enough time to burn them, so you don't store them. Okay, let's say you ate 1,000 calorie breakfast, 500 calorie lunch, and another 500 calories at dinner. So you ate 2,000 calories and you go to bed at 10 p.m. You burn most of these calories, and from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., let's say you burn extra 500 calories, and it's all calorie deficit, so you lose weight. Okay, sounds good? Okay, let's look at this from another point of view. Let's say you skip breakfast, you skip lunch, you had 1,000 calorie dinner, and another 1,000 calorie right before you go to bed. Okay, and from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., you burn 500 calories. But you didn't burn any fat because you ate them. So let's say you burn some here and you are extra 1,500 calories. Okay, now next day, remember, your body doesn't shut down. Next day, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you have 12 hours to burn these calories because you're not eating breakfast, because you're not eating lunch. So doesn't matter when you burn those calories. Only thing that matters is, do you burn those calories or not? who cares what time do you burn them? So doesn't matter when you eat. Yes, if you eat close to bed, you're not going to burn fat when you're sleeping, but you're going to burn fat after you wake up and after you're done with those calories, because you're going to have a whole day without eating. I hope it made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, comment below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, give a like, and let's grow this channel together, guys. See you in the next video.